Hey folks, Dave here, and my new 1979 cards are in. Well, I shouldn't say my new cards, but my new cards are in, as I should clarify that. Is So I ordered some 1979 cards from somebody on Facebook, and they just arrived here the other day. So I want to give them a whirl. They are the older style. I kind of, beggars can't be choosers here because they don't make it anymore. They don't sell it anymore. But I like the new cards. Like when I order a new set of cards, they're really awesome. I'm not really big into the classic look, and they have to be old. I like nice and new and shiny. That's just me. And so these are definitely older, little faded. Got some they're in okay shape. They're definitely playable. There's nothing wrong with it. I think there was only one card I saw that had anything missing at all, but the rest were fine. So I think they're originals, and we're going to give them a go tonight here. Or this afternoon before I go to work is what I should say. So let's hopefully everything will go well. Let me just get my monitor up here because, again, when I'm on this setup here, I have to do it differently here. A Steeler fan stops by, and I've been having a heck of a time connecting tonight. I think we're good. All right, so now I can monitor the chat room, and let's get things going here. So I try to get the lighting right. I'm a little dark, but the cards are going to be kind of good here, I hope. So let's see if this works here. Let's see if I can get this down to the field. Not going to be the best view, but this is what I come up with for right now because I am trying to show the cards off a little bit. Instead of having them off to the side, so at least I can show the cards a little bit, but it does take away from the display. And I also have to have my cheat sheet here because I am back in Digital Diamond, okay? And it's been a while since I did the Digital Diamond thing. So I need to remember how to do all the codes and all that. So I am going to roll in Ball Roller tonight, but as you can see, I do have the team set up over here with the logos, and we're gonna give it a whirl. We're going to give it the old college try. So it's Baltimore hosting Milwaukee, and these two teams are kind of duking it out a little bit in the East. That's why I picked these two teams, and it's a couple teams I'm somewhat familiar with, somewhat. So let's go from here. So we got Scott McGregor on the mound for the O's, and leading off is Paul Molitor. So we're going to play basic tonight. Again, I will work up to advanced at some point, but right now I'm still playing some basic. All right, so let's roll the dice here. So we have a 5, 4, 6. So off the batter cut, a 5 and a 10. Oh, no. Paul Molitor rips a home run. Okay, so I hope everyone's in their seat because it's 1-0. Is that right? A 5-10 is a home run, straight up. All right. 1-0 Brewers, folks. So they haven't even got their popcorn yet, as they say, and it's already 1-0. That's awesome, though. What a way to start. What a way to start the cards here. There's a home run by Molitor. All right, Don Money coming up. Let's see what the Money Man can do. So we have a 3-8 and a 3-8. He struck him out. So I'm going to go with a K on that one. And now there's one away. So we trade up a home run for a strikeout. I guess that'll work for Baltimore. Cecil Cooper is up here from Milwaukee right now. And let's see what the Coop's going to do. We have a 4-8. 4-8. Triple 1-4. That's a triple. Holy cow. Oh, wrong button here. A triple. Is that a 3-bagger? Is that 3 Bs? 3 Bs, a triple. Cecil Cooper hits a triple, and yikety yikes, we got a home run, and we got a triple here. The team might hit for the cycle here in the first inning. This is incredible. So Scott McGregor, not the start that he wanted by any means. And now we got Stormin Gorman Thomas coming up. Let's see what he's going to do. A 1-5 and struck him out. So he's got a couple of Ks in this inning, but the problem is there's been a home run and a triple to go along with that. So we have Sixto Lexcano coming up, and I tried to clean up the cards. They did have writing on them. A lot of cards had writing. It looked like they were crossing out the team and putting in a new team. So I don't know if they were trading guys or if they had a fantasy league going or something. So again, they're not in awesome condition, but they are very playable. And so I'm going to enjoy them and have some fun with them. All right, so Lexcano against McGregor. And we have a 2 and a 5. And 2 and a 5, that's a single. And so that's going to drive in a run. And just like that, it is 2-0 Brew Crew. So Lexcano knocks in Cooper, and it's Dick Davis. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th batter of the inning. Holy cow. Dick Davis against McGregor. And a 2-5. Struck him out. So he struck out the side, but he also gave up a lot of hits. So that is that. So we're going to go to the bottom half of the first. And we got Mike Caldwell on the mound. And Al Bunbury is going to lead us off here. Alrighty. So Bunbury against Caldwell. And we have a 5-7. And that's going to be a ground ball, second base, X. So now the only thing is that when I play with Digital Diamond, I don't have the advantage of having the Strat errors up here. So I do have to look up the second baseman, who is Molitor. And he's a second base. He's a 2 over there at second base. And so I have a 2-11 on the ground ball. And that's an out. All right, simple enough. So I think that's going to be a G4. Let's see if that works. Yep, I'm trying to remember all the codes. So Bunbury grounds this down to Molitor at second and is 1 away. I suppose I could put in their codes here at some point, but I have all the pocket pennant run stuff in here right now, and I don't want to touch that. Mark Belanger coming up, facing Caldwell in a 2-0 game. And we have a 1-6. And a 1-6 is a line drive right at third base, right at Sal Bando. So is that going to be L5? I think it is. Line to Bando. All right. So I'm starting to remember some of the codes here. 2 away here in the Oriole first. They're down 2-0 already. And it's going to be Singleton. And a 5-7. So off the Caldwell card is a ground ball, second base, X again. So let's check out the Molitor card. Again, he's a 2. So I have a 2-4 this time on a second base X. A 2-4, and that's also an out. So some good fielding by Molitor. He takes a couple of ground balls here. And that is that. So nothing going on for the O's in their inning. So we're going to go to the top of the second. McGregor trots back out into the mound. Hopefully he shook that off. And Sal Bando will step into the plate. We do use the pitch clock here on my channel. Okay, we use the pitch clock. So I keep the game moving. The sports time machine stops by. Yeah, I finally got 79. I found something that's old to me. And again, it's the older style. It is kind of neat because it's very different than the newer cards. I do like the newer cards, but everything is legible here. You know, they are single-sided on the back, too. I mean, single color on the back. But all the teams are here. It's pretty complete as far as I can tell, and it's one of my favorite seasons. So, yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. So Sal Bando is a 6-9 off the pitcher card. A 6-9. It's going to be a single 1-8. That's a 1. So Bando is going to single here, and that's hit number 3 or number 4? Number 4 off of McGregor already. So Bando on first. His stealing's an E, so he's not going to go anywhere. I'm probably not going to have, well, I could have Robin Young bunt. Sorry, bunt. Let me get that out. Bunt. Thought about having him bunt. Yeah, we're going to drop a bunt down. So we're going to try to sacrifice. Robin Young's going to hit here. He's toward the end of the lineup. So we're going to drop a bunt down. We got a 4. Batter is thrown out by the pitcher. The runners advance 1 base. So let me see if I can do the sacrifice here. So it's a sacrifice to the pitcher. And is that just let me see. Sacrifice bunt. Been a while since I've done this, sorry. I probably should have just done something different. Well, let me see. Sack 1, 3. Nope, that ain't it. What is the sacrifice bunt? Line out, wild pitch, pass ball. I'll get it. Drop third strike. I don't even want to get into drops third strikes. Walk. Stolen base. I must have gone right past the sacrifice. Squeeze play. In the park, line out, drop third strike, squeeze. Come on, where's the sacrifice? Steals home. Yeah, oh man, I'm not going to find the sacrifice, am I? I should have had this all lined up. Pop out, L, ground out. I'm just going to put, just to save some time here, I'm just going to go G1, 3. So G1, 3. How about that? And Salbana goes a second. Yeah. I don't want to tie you guys up here over a bunt. There should be a sacrifice in here, and I'm just not seeing it. So I'll have to look at this afterwards. Anyway, so we got more coming up. So the sacrifice bunt worked. I'm just going to give him a ground out. 79 has not been recreated by Strat for the new Super Advanced like they did for 76. My 79 cards are as good as somebody else. Well, that's nice. I appreciate that. Oh, here's the sacrifice bunt. So fielder's choice. So lead runner is out. So it would be SH1. Let me undo that. Let me undo. There's an undo here, right? Undo last play. So let me give him the sacrifice. Let's learn together here. So we're going to do the pitch and a swing. So that's SH. Sacrifice is SH1. Let's see. Fielded by McGregor. And, yep, okay. SH1. That is it right there. And these aren't in bad shape there, Mike. But, there was a lot of writing on it, and you'll see some of the cards. I've cleaned them up a little bit. I found an eraser in the house. I don't have a pencil in the house. I did find one. It's probably pretty old, and I did clean it up a little bit here. Most of the cards are in good shape, so I guess, again, they're probably as good as anybody else's original set, Is Super Bowl tournament stops by, and RJL stops by. Yes, we got O's taking on the Brew Crew here right now, and we got Charlie Moore coming up, so we have, one away and a man in scoring position. I got a 4-8. Triple 1 to 4. Oh, it's going to be a single, 2 bases. So it's a single because he likes to mingle. So a single, and I think that's plus, right? Let me double check this. Again, it's been a while since I played here. Single, asterisk, right? Single, asterisk. Yep, so that should get the run home. So Moore's going to single this one. Bando comes around to score, and all of a sudden it is 3-0 for the Brew Crew here on the road as they try to climb back into this pennant race. I'm in August, by the way. If anybody's scoring at home, I'm in August of the season. So Paul Molitor, all he's done so far is hit a home run. I think it says, what does it say? Do you hover over him or something? I forget now. There's a way today, 1-for-1 home run. Okay, yeah, I got to remember. Everything is clickable in this game. I just got to remember where to click. So he's 1-for-1 with a home run. So we have 1 out, Moore at first base, and Molitor at the plate. He's already hit a home run. I got a 1-5. Ground out the shortstop, but I got a plus. So if I'm holding him on, I think that's going to be a single. 2 bases, actually, if I'm holding him on. I think if I read the rules correctly, that's going to be another single 2 bases because I'm holding the runner on at first, and according to the Strat basic rules, I think that's correct. If not, let me know, but that's kind of how I play it, is basic right now. So if you're holding a man on, ground ball, shortstop, but a plus, that's going to be a base hit, 2 bases. Don Money. What has Money done today? Click on his thing. He's 0 for 1. It doesn't really say what happened, but he's 0 for 1. So Money with runners at the corners. McGregor, not looking good here today. Not looking good. Yeah, they're stinking up the joint. That's right. And I got a 1-11. And a 1-11 ground ball to the pitcher B. So batter's out at first. If no runners are forced, runners hold. If more than 1 runner is forced, batter is safe. So it's going to be a fielder's choice to second base. So this is going to be a G1-4. And I think he's going to hold the runner at third. So R3 hold. Is that correct? Is that correct? So ground ball and the runner R3 holds. I think that's what that is. Let's see if that works. So it's going to be a ground ball back to the box. He throws a second. Moore holds a third. All right. So I'm starting to remember some of these things here. So around the layout stops by. He's editing a podcast there. He said he was having some trouble with the editor, but hopefully it goes well. So Cecil Cooper comes up here. We're in the top of the second here. I got to hurry this along because I might go skate tonight. I haven't played hockey in a while, and we get snow coming on Tuesday. We get a 6 and a 6, and that's going to be a pop-up to shortstop. So Belanger coming over at P6. Simple enough? I think so. All righty. So that ends the inning. So let's go and bring out Caldwell here and Eddie Murray. So it's now 3-0 Brewers as they open up a lead here. They're 57 and 54. As you can see, they're chasing Baltimore. And Baltimore got off to a horrible start when I started this project. You know, I was playing season ticket and pocket pennant run and then letting Digital Diamonds in the rest. They were terrible. But they've improved since, and that's why I like playing them. So I got a 6 and a 6. That's a single for Murray. So a single, because he likes to mingle. So Murray's on base. His stealing of C, so we're not going to do that. Lee May, we're not going to have Lee May bunt. We're going to have Lee May swing away. Alrighty, so I got a 2 and a 4 and a ground ball pitcher A. So that's going to be a double play. Oh boy. So it's going to be a G1, 5, 3. Oh. No runner out going to third. Oh, so it's going to have to be 4. Oh, 6. Let me try that. So G1, 6, 3. So he's going to throw it to the shortstop covering. How about that? And double play. All right, double play. Does Digital Diamond have a tough learning curve to score the games? Is there a pull-out guide to help you? Yes. There's a printout sheet here that I have that has all the commands. And once you learn them, it's pretty fairly simple, I think. And I think I was talking to Ron today about this, so I got 1 away. 2 away now here. It's going to be DeCince's up now. I was talking. Let me finish the inning, and I'll talk to you about that. So DeCince, we have a 4 and a 6, and ground ball to shortstop X. So who's my shortstop? That is Yount. Robin Yount down at the short. Robin Yount is a shortstop 2. So I have a 2-6 at the shortstop, and a 2-6 is an out. So ground ball down to short, and that'll end the side. So G6. I was talking to Ron about that today, about the differences between Digital Diamond and Strat, because you can input both. What's nice about Strat, if you're playing Strat, they have all the ratings right on the field, so you can just look at the field and get his error rating and things like that. But what Strat does is it has a pull-down menu for every runner and fielder, pretty much. So it's like if it's a ground ball, okay, where's it go? What does this runner do? What does that runner do? Whereas here, you just put in a code. So it'd be, G153, 163. That's a, pitcher to shortstop to first. So I think it's quicker in Digital Diamond, but I think it's a little easier in Strat because it lays it out like what happens to every runner on the base. But it just, if you're moving runners along, sometimes it's longer to go to the drop-down menu than it is just to type in a code. So it's whatever you like. This can be a little quicker, but a little more confusing. Strat's a little easier, I think, but just some of the simple stuff takes a little bit longer to put in. Just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Around the layout's headed out to Vegas. Yeah, he's going to Vegas. Good for you, man. Good for you. Yeah, there's a big storm coming in. Yeah. I don't think we're playing hockey again Tuesday, so let's see how it goes. So McGregor back on the mound here. We're in the third inning. It's still 3-0 Brewers. And I have a 2 and a 6. Oh, Gorman Thomas just missed a home run. He struck him out. And there's 1 away. McGregor's got a lot of strikeouts in this game. He's got 4 strikeouts. Sixto Lexcano, and I can never say his name, so don't try to correct me because I'll never get it right. I got a 2 and a 4. That's a single. So Lexcano with a single, and he goes on base. His stealing is D, so he's not going anywhere. So we have double D. Dick Davis coming up. He's 0 for 1 today. And let's see what Dick Davis is going to do. We have a 3-11. Popped it up to third base to Sensei over there, and he will make the catch. And now there's 2 away here on the Brewers in the 3rd inning. Sal Bando. He's 1 for 1 in this game. If you click on his picture, 1 run, 1 for 1 with 1 run. It doesn't say what he did. I'd have to go into the score sheet for that. I'd like if it did say that. Maybe I might drop that in drop a bug in the ear of Mark and see if he could do that. Because I like to see what they did. So if you click on the name, if it said, ground ball to first, a fly out or something like that, I do like to see that. So, all right, Sal Bando coming up at 2 away and 1 on. And we have a 3 and a 4 for Bando. Line drive right to Dower at second base, and that will end the inning. So, nothing across here for the Brewers in this one. It's the first time they didn't score. So maybe McGregor is settling down for the O's. Caldwell comes in the pitch for the Brewers again here in the bottom of the 3rd. Let me know what you think about the setup. I'm looking at my screen here, and it's really small, but I'm trying to get the cards in as well as show off everything on the screen. So, let me know what you think about this setup here. So we have Benny Ayala. Benny. I'm going to call him Benny. And Benny's going to get a 4-7 off the pitcher card. A 4-7. He struck him out. So Caldwell sends his man down swinging, and Benny is gone. We have Richie Dower coming up. Richie Dower is, it's his first bat of the game. A 3 and a 5. And he's going to single, so Dower's on. And his stealing is E, so he ain't going anywhere. Rick Dempsey coming to the plate for the first time. Dempsey, a 2-5. Single on a 1-3 and a line out to third base and everything above that. So he's going to line that down to Sal Bando, who makes a nice grab down there at third base. And is 2 away. You like the setup? Okay. Yeah, because I know some people like to see the cards. Even though you really can't really read them, they still like to see them. I think, that's what it is. So I'm trying to incorporate that. I know, Replay Gamer does it. ID Jester does it. So maybe I'll try to incorporate the second camera and see how it goes. Al Bumbry at the plate. The Big Alley, 3 and a 7. Fly ball into right field. Lexcano back with 2 away, and he'll make the catch. And that will retire the side, F9. I think that's our first fly out in this game. And I do like I say, I think it on some of the simple stuff, like fly balls and ground outs, I think it's a lot faster than inputting into Strat. But when it gets complicated, you gotta know the code. The code's not hard. Once you get it, you get it. But with Strat, it's a little bit simpler on the complex plays. So there you go. And Mark says the setup looked good. Okay, thank you so much. Just wondering what you think as a viewer. I always go back and watch it anyway. But while this is kind of live, I thought I would ask because I am pinching out some of the screen here, so you don't get to see everything. All right, so we have McGregor on the mound here in the 4th. Now he can go 6 innings. Okay, and here's the back of the card, by the way. So these must be the original ones because there's no orange and blue on the back. So, in a way, it's kind of cool to have the old cards, but the new ones are just nice and shiny and colorful. I gotta say, I prefer the newer ones, but they're not available. They're not available. So I'll be happy with this, and I'll have to message the guy and tell him that I'm happy with my purchase. Robin Yount, he is 0 for 0. So it's his first plate. This can't be his first. Oh, he must have got a walk or something. Oh, maybe he sacrificed. Yeah, I think he sacrificed. That's what he did. So we have Yount coming up. 3. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Simple as that. So again, just G1. And you don't even got to put in 1-3. G1, it's assumed to first. So that's how fast it is to input the stats here in Digital Diamond. I am going to make a note right now. Hang on a sec. I am going to make a note to Mark in the baseball game to show results of the at-bat. I like that. I like to click on the guy's picture and see what he did. That's just me. I'm a stat junkie, and I like to, even when I'm playing offline, I like to see what he did. Because sometimes I'll keep the score off to the side on a piece of paper, but when I'm not, then I don't know. I don't remember. Unless there's a quick way of calling it up. I mean, I know that if you click on things here, I mean, this game is so good that you click on different things and things pop up. So, but I'm not going to do that right now. So we have, and D. Scott's out. Howard says he likes seeing the cards. Okay. And then we'll continue to try to do this in a certain way. So we have Charlie Moore coming up here in the top of the fourth. We're going to roll the ball. 4-8, and it's a triple 1 to 4 and a single on a 5 to 20. So Charlie Moore is going to single, and Moore is on base. Stealing is B. So he's 1 to 13, and who's the catcher now? Dempsey. Now Dempsey's catching rating is 2, so I think I'd be subtracting 3. So if I wanted to be 1 to 10, 50-50, no. We got the top of the lineup here. I don't really want to steal on the top of the lineup. So when the heck with it, we're going to steal. I can't help myself. So let me just double check here the catcher rating. I think we subtract on a 2. We subtract 3. Yeah. So we're going to subtract 3. So it's 1 to 10. There he goes, 1 to 10. Moore takes off. He's in there. All right, it paid off. All right. So I think this is going to be an SB, stolen base. Oh, which runner is stealing? Really? I have to indicate which runner is stealing. Oh, I think it's, or is it STL? Oh, it's STL. STL, not SB. So STL. And he takes off. And he's in there with a stolen base. Charlie Moore. All right, so RJL says the setup looks okay. All right, thank you. I'm just, like I said, I'm just playing around. It's tough to get the cards on the screen big enough to see them and not overlap the screen here, but I don't want a lot of blank space. I don't know. Again, maybe I'll kick this around a little bit more. Maybe I'll shrink down the main screen or something. But we're having some fun today, and that's what it's all about. So Molitor still at the plate with a man in scoring position now with 1 away. A 2-9 fly ball to center field B. So Moore's going to have to hold on the fly out to center field. And there's now 2 away. Sports Time Machine. I was at your YouTube channel the other day because I was looking at Back to Basics Baseball. And when I searched Back to Basics, yours come up, but it was Back to Basics League in Strat. So I was watching you play, and I was like, is he playing Back to Basics and just logging it in on the Strat PC? But no, it was the Back to Basics League that you were playing. So it faked me out a little bit. It was kind of funny. Don Money now, a 4-4, ground ball to third base, X. So we got a check down there on DeCinces. So Dougie DeCinces down at third base is a 2. And again, I should write this down, but I never do. So I got a 2-3 down to third base. 2-3. Uh-oh, that's going to be, that's an out, actually. So that'll be the final out of the inning on a G5. And that ends the inning. So Money grounds out. So they get a runner in scoring position, but that's where it is. So we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. Still, Orioles in command here, 3-0. Caldwell on the mound, and he can go 9. Interesting. Caldwell can go 9. So it's going to be Belanger at the plate now. And a 6 and a 10. Fly ball to center field. Storm and Gorman underneath it, and Belanger is gone. Not a good showing today for the home team at all here in 79. They are leading the division, but today's not been their day as Milwaukee tries to climb back in the race. We have a 5 and a 6. This is going to be a fly ball into right field this time, and Lexcano will get under that, and he'll shag the fly ball. Eddie Murray, take me home tonight. What can Eddie Murray do? A 4-9. And that's a fly ball in the left field. So they sprayed it around pretty good. They went center, right, and left. So all the outfielders got a taste in that inning. I don't know if I've ever had that before, where it's gone all three outfield. It wasn't in a row, but it was still kind of neat. So let's go to the bottom of the fifth now. McGregor on the mound. He had a tough couple of innings, but since has settled down. But is it too little, too late? Cecil Cooper up. A 2 and a 7 for Cooper. Ground ball to third base to Sensei. Comes up with it. And Coop is done. And I like how it flashes the different colors here. So it's a little bit of animation. But I am going to get a hold of Mark on Digital Diamond. Made my note right there. Let's see if he can do that. I would love that. All right, Stormin Gorman. A 2 and a 5. Oh, he connects this one. See you later. Gorman Thomas just drops this over the wall, and it's the second home run of the day on McGregor as Ayala looks over his head. Bye-bye. And that is now 4-0 for the Brewers. You knew it was coming, folks. You knew Stormin Gorman was going to get a hold of one at some point, and he finally did. So we have a 4-9 fly ball into left. So this one Ayala's going to get because it's not going to go over his head. And now we have 2 away. And it's going to be Dick Davis. He's 0 for 2 today. What has he done? See, this is what we need here. We need this to say what it did. Not only today 0 for 2, but like what happened in that 0 for 2. That's what we need to see. And there's probably a way to call that up, but I'm not going to try to call that up now. So I'm gonna have to ask him on that. All righty. Mr. Davis, 2-11. Line drive to Sensei's. Thank you very much. That'll end the inning. So they did get the run on the Storm and G. Gorman home run. And now the O's are going to try to get back in this game. Lee May will lead things off. He may and may not come through. I got a 6-6. That's a single. So he did come through. That's a single because he likes to mingle. And his stealing is D, and they're down by 4, so there's no sense bunting when you need runs. So if you need runs, you need runs. Let me slide this over just a little bit. Get more of the cards on here. I'm trying to monitor on my cell phone. And I think maybe that little move might help. The Senseis. Dougie. What have you done, Dougie? 0 for 1. And we got a 3-8. And a 3-8 is a strike him out. Down goes the Senseis. And for Caldwell, that's only the second strikeout of the game. Actually, did I go the right way or the wrong way with that? And we'll see. I tried to adjust my my thing here. I think I went the wrong way. I think I need to go this way. Hopefully that'll help. All right, so we got Ayala now. And what's he going to do? We got the devil. We got the devil. It's a ground ball to pitcher B. So the batter is safe. So it's going to be a fielder's choice. So it's going to be a 1-4 or 1-6. So it's going to be G-1-6. So Caldwell fires this down to Yount covering second base on the fielder's choice. And it's 2 away. So I think I got to move this up again now. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get this centered a little bit on the thing. I'm using my little monitor here, trying to get everything in. All right, Dower coming up. Dower's got the 2 and the 3. Pops this one up to short, and that'll do it. The O's still got nothing going on. And we're going to go to the next inning. So I need to come down a little bit as I try to get everything in the screen. And it's Sal Bando taking on McGregor. Now, McGregor, he can go 6, so after this inning, we might start thinking about some help on the mound. We really might. All right, so we got a 2 and an 8 here on Bando, and a 2 and an 8 is going to be a ground ball down the third base to DeCinces. G5, and we're done. That's how fast you can input the stuff in here. But just when you get something crazy happening, it can get a little crazy. Robin Yount Yount is 0 for 1 in this game. He's done a lot of sacrificing, I think. A 1 and a 6 with a 12. It's going to be a single. All right. 1 base for Yount. So finally he's in the positives. Not testing positive, just positive with a home run. So McGregor is getting tired or slowly getting there. So, yeah, we're going to think about him getting out here. So Charlie Moore, 2 for 2, right? Click on his picture here. RBI and 1 stolen base. He has a busy, busy day. Moore, 5-8. 5-8. Oh, almost a home run. Woo! Pops this one out to short. And now there's 2 away. And McGregor actually might get out of this inning. And then we got to think about taking him out. Paul Molitor, the leadoff hitter, he's got a home run in this game, and that's why he's smiling in his picture. 3-7. 3-7. That's going to be a single 1 base. So Yount will stop at second base. And there's 2 on and 2 out here in the Brewers 6. Donnie Money. Is he going to break the bank? Is Don Money going to break the bank? A 3-7. No, he struck him out. And down goes the Money Man. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6. It's time to man up now for the O's if they don't want to let Milwaukee back in this pennant race. Caldwell comes back out on the mound. He's doing quite well. And it's going to be Dempsey coming up. Dempsey with a 2-9. That's a fly ball into center field. Thomas is there. Plenty of room, and he'll make the catch, and is 1 away. And I got to say, it's I've been playing a lot of different games. I've been playing some hockey. I've been playing some Strat baseball and the whole bit. It is really fun to get back to the 79 project with Digital Diamond. I got to say that. I've missed it, and I'm glad I got 79 here, so now I can play 79 Strat, 79 season ticket, 79 Back to Basics baseball. I have that now, so I can play that as well as Pocket Pennant Run. So I have a whole host of games now I can break out and continue my 79 season, and that makes it kind of fun. It just playing the different games is really, really fun. Bunbury will come up now, and I have almost a 21-12, but I have a 2-3 ground ball down to Molitor at second. And now we get 2 away, and just things are not going good. You might have to think about pinch hitting for some dudes here. So we have Belanger up. He's the shortstop. He's also 0 for the day. 2 and a 4. And he's not even going to get this past the pitcher. Caldwell scoops it up, and that ends that. And just like that, it doesn't get any easier for Caldwell. So now Cooper comes up to the plate, but McGregor is kind of tired. So let's take a look at the Baltimore relief. So I think what we need to do is click on his picture and go to the pen. And let's see who I have in the pen that could pitch. So I have 9 guys available. Let's see who I have on my pitching card. That's the things I got to make sure I have the card here. Oh, I do have Don Stanhouse. He's long reliever. Sure. Don Stanhouse it is. So we go him to pitcher. And I think we're done. Yep, just like that. Okay, so Don Stanhouse comes in. That was relatively painless. Remember, it's a little weird how you got to put in the players in this game. It's not hard, but it's just a little different than some of the other games. So once you get it, it's pretty easy. All right, Donnie Stanhouse comes in, and now he can go a couple innings of relief. So let's see if we can get a couple innings out of him. We might not even need him the whole way. Let's see. So we're going to go right off of his card. A 6 and a 7, ground ball to shortstop X. So we got Belanger down at short. He's a 1. So on the chart, a 118. The shortstop is an out. So Belanger deep in the hole will scoop this up and is 1 away. On Cooper, that was Cooper. Stormin Gorman got the home run in this game. Facing Stanhouse, a 2-5. You're not going to believe this one, folks. This one is gone. A 2-5. It's his second home run of the day. Stormin Gorman having a great day at the office, going opposite field with this one. And now it's now 5-0 Brewers. And the curse of the hat continues. Oh, so Stanhouse gives up the dinger. And now it's going to be Sixto Lexcano, and I can never say that name. Never could. 3-3. Ground ball down the shortstop. So Belanger comes up with this one, and we get 2 away. Dickie Davis. Tricky Dickie Davis, 0 for 3. And we have a 5-10 ground ball to third base X. So we got to go to DeCinces. And let's see, what is DeCinces? There's Dougie. He's third base. He's a 2. So we have a 2-11 on the error chart. Well, I've been going to this quite a bit, haven't I? 2-11 at third base. And 2-11 is a one-base error. So we have an error here on DeCinces. So it's going to be, is that E5? Let's try E5. Does that work? And he boots it. Yep, so E5. So Davis is on with an error. So things just going from bad to worse. 12 hits for the Brewers in this one, and now there's an error to go on top of that for the Orioles. Stanhouse now to Bando. Bando is a 1-9. Ground ball to shortstop, and I'm going to say that we were not holding Davis. It's 5-0 with 2 outs. We're not holding him, so we're going to get the ground ball to shortstop. It was a plus, but I don't think there'd be any way I'd want to hold him and risk a hit at this point here. So the inning is done, but the damage was done as well. So Stanhouse comes in, didn't quite do the job he hoped to do as he gave up a run. So we're now in the bottom of the 7th, and Caldwell still going strong, pitching a 3-hitter here in this game. So he's facing Singleton, who's done absolutely nothing, and a 1-9, and he walked him. So they have a man on, trailing by 5, and Eddie Murray will come up. Here's Eddie Murray, a 3 and a 4, and ground ball to shortstop A. That's a double play. So it's a G6-4-3. Nice and easy. There we go. So Orioles looking pretty good here. Wonder what the win percentage is here for the Orioles. Lee may or may not do something here today. He's got a single. 6 and a 5. And on a 14, that's going to be another single. So May keeping the inning alive with a single of his own up the middle. Doug DeCinces now. Come on, Dougie. What can you do? Dougie, 3-5. Single, 1-17. Yeah, so he's going to single. So a pair of singles here after the double play. And the O's got some things cooking here. And the difference is with that is that in Strat, you might have to, so instead of just putting single, you got to put single, then indicate what Lee May would have done, what base he went to, so it was an extra step. So I just think this is a little quicker on the simpler stuff. When it gets complicated, Strat's a little bit easier when you're inputting stuff. I'll do a comparison video at some point. Benny Ayala coming up with 2 on and 2 out. We have a 2-4. Oh, and he gets walked by Caldwell. So now, with the bases loaded, it's Dower as Hall of Famer Gilles Thibault comes in here. Thanks. He said, hey, Dave, great job on the Strat videos this week. He's listened to them all. It's been fun getting back into Strat baseball. It's been super fun. It really is. And I don't know what happened, but I looked at my pile of shame and I pulled out 1973 and I started playing the American League Championship Series with Oakland and Baltimore. And then since then, I've just been playing a lot. It's just been fun. And I just opened up 76, and I played some 1911 last night, and that's going to be kind of fun with the Boston Rustlers. And there's some names I remember there. Cy Young's on the Red Sox. No, is he on the Rustlers? Rustlers, I think. But there's a handful of guys I know, and that could be a fun little side project, too, 1911. But thank you for coming in today as we try to see if we can get the Orioles back into this game. So here it is. It's a 5-0 lead. We're in the bottom of the 7th. It is bases loaded for Richie Dower. And because I'm playing basic, he could probably, can he get a home run? Caldwell, a 5-5. And then 1-8 is a home run off the Caldwell card. So we're looking for 5-5. I don't think Dower has anything on his card. Now, to be fair, I hate to do this. He's a normal hitter, so he could technically get a home run. Oh, he has a home run of 1-8 on his card with a 1-5. So let's see. And this is going to be a 4-7, and struck him out. Oh, Caldwell still got some smoke here as he strikes out Dower, and the Orioles, with their best chance of the game, go down without a peep. So let's go to the 8th now, as Hearts are now disappointed here in Baltimore. Stanhouse back on the mound facing Robin Yount. And I got a 4 and a 7. And that'll be a ground ball to second base X. So we got to check the Dower card. He's a 2. So a 2 and a 12 at second base. 2 and a 12, and he is out. So it's going to be just a ground ball down a second. And that is that. So we got one away. Moore comes up. Charlie Moore. More. Let's see what Charlie Moore does. We have a 4 and a 7. 4 and a 7 is a ground ball, second base X again. So I think Dower, we said, was a 2. Yes, he is. We checked the chart on a 2-10 at second base, and that's an error. Oh, boy. Dower boots this one here. And Charlie Moore is on with 1 on and 1 out. So Stanhouse in some trouble here with a man on, and Paul Molitor, who has a home run in this game. 5-12, catcher's card X. Oh, boy. I hate catcher's cards X. So that's good. Oh, Dempsey's right here in front of me. So I got a 2-7 on the catcher card. 2-7. Out on a dribbler 1. Advance 1 base. So the runners advance a base. So it's going to be G2-3. So he hits it in front of the plate. The only play is the first. So G2-3. And Molitor is out, and Moore gets down to second. If that's how it goes. Yep, I was correct. All right. So Stanhouse is tired now, so we need to get out of this inning here before any more damage is done. Don Money, 6 and a 10. Oh, no. Stanhouse walked him, and he's in some trouble. All right. This is the batter right here. If Stanhouse doesn't get this guy out. Yep. Last batter here for Stanhouse, and then we're going to go and bring in somebody. Here we go. The pitch is a 1-5. And Cooper's going to single, but everyone has to hold. So it's just a single, and that's going to be it for Stanhouse. So who else is in the Baltimore pen here that we can do something with? So here's Stanhouse. Let's go to the pen. And who do I have available? Sammy Stewart is available. He's long relief. So Sammy Stewart. Stevie Stone. Oh, he's in the rotation. Tippy Martinez. He's long. We're going to bring in Tippy Martinez. All right, so we're going to go Tippy Martinez to come in and try to clean this up for Stanhouse. So Tippy Martinez is going to be our pitcher. And okay. So here we go. Tippy Martinez is facing Gorman Thomas, who has 2 home runs in this game. And the bases are loaded, so he can't really walk them. All right, it's time to man up here. Martinez against Thomas. Does Thomas promise or not? Oh, you got to be kidding me. This is a home run. It's his 3rd home run of the game. It's a grand slam. Gorman Thomas with a 2-5 home run again. And it's now 9-0. That is nuts. 3 home runs for Stormin G. Gorman. Wow. What are the chances of rolling 2 5s? That is awesome. It really is. That is awesome. This season's already off to a good start for me. And catcher's card X. So we have a A 2-7 on the catcher's card. And a 2-7 is out on a dribbler. So he's going to dribble us in front of the mound. And it's going to be another G2-3. But the game is probably in the bag at this point. As Storm and Gorman, you think he's going to be number one star? What do you think? With all those home runs, that is just nuts. He's homered off every pitcher. There's been 3 pitchers in this game for Baltimore, and he's homered off them all. 3 dingers. Yep, I think that's the record for me. I don't think I've ever had anybody with 3 dingers before. 3 big hits. All right, so Caldwell back on the mound here. Again, he can go 9. He's only given up 5 hits, so I'm not going to fatigue him yet. So we're going to keep him where he is. And Dempsey coming up. I have a 3-11, and that's going to be a double. So Dempsey keeping this thing going here with a double. We have our player of the game. Yeah, it's a Subway sandwich sponsored Grand Salami. Yes, we do. Bunbury coming up. Bunbury with a 4 and a 7, and struck him out. So 1 away. So every time the Orioles threaten to score, they fade away. Belanger, 1-4. Struck him out. Caldwell finding some smoke here in the bottom of the 8th. So after the 3rd home run by Thomas, he's got a little bit of juice in him. He's getting a little tired now, but it's okay. He's doing well. A 4-8 and fly ball into right field, and that'll do it here in the inning. So, Mike Caldwell, we're going to keep him in. We're going to, like I said, I use my own fatigue system. If I feel they're tired, then I downgrade them. If not, then I don't. So, yeah, grand slam on his 3rd one of the day. And that's pretty fun. That's why we play these games. All right, so now we got Dick Davis coming up to the plate. And we get a 4 and a 5. And that'll be a fly ball into right field, so Martinez gets the first guy. And is 1 away in the Brewer 9th. They lead 9-0 in this game. Sal Bando. I love Sal Bando. 1-8. Pops it out to second base. That's okay. They just want to catch the train. You know, they don't need any more runs right now. And Robin Yount. A 1-6 with a 20. A single. So Yount tacks on a hit to his stats here today. And Charlie Moore comes up. Charlie Moore is 2 for 4. He's had a great day as a catcher. And so I'm going to roll the dice here. And, the Devils card here. Ground ball the pitcher. And Martinez will make the play. And that'll end the inning. So, yeah, unfortunately, Corey Wallace, yeah. Dave Little stopping by for a little Brewer baseball. Taking on the Orioles. So we're going to leave Caldwell on the mound, but if things start to heat up, we're going to give him the yank. But I'd like to get him the complete game. I really would. He can go 9 according to his card. It says 9. Again, this is the old style card. Hopefully now that I bought these, they do not come out with the new 79 because I will be completely bummed out because I will have to get that one. And I've already spent money on this one. So I'm kind of hoping that they don't. Although I do love the new cards. I got my 1911s in and my 76s in, and they're gorgeous. I really like them. All right, so Eddie Murray. He's 0 for 4. You know something? You know what we're going to do? Do you know what I do in blowouts? I take guys out in blowouts. Oh, he's 1 for 3, Eddie Murray. He's a DH. You know, we're going to let somebody else hit. Who do I have that we can hit? This is what I like to do in the blowout games. I bring in other players. Dave Skaggs. I don't know why, but Dave Skaggs is going to hit. Just because he's the first guy I see. And he's okay to hit. So, Dave Skaggs is coming in for Eddie Murray, who's just not getting the job done tonight. So Dave Skaggs is going to hit for him. Just going to try to beef up some stats here. That's all I'm doing. Caldwell to Skaggs. A 4 and a 2. We got to check the catcher's card. Oh, boy. So this is Charlie Moore. His catcher is 3. So on the catcher card, a 320. Come here. 320 on the catcher card. Roll 20-sided die again. 317. Wild pitch followed by a foul out, right? So he's going to pop it up. So Skaggs is going to pop it up to the catcher. Swing. Pop out 2. I think that's how it reads. So Skaggs pops out. He ain't doing good. Lee May is 2 for 3, so he can stay in the game because he's 2 for 3. And a 5-7 ground ball to second base X. Malta's right here. So I have a 2-18. Second base X, 2-18. Out. So a G4. All righty, so in a 9-0 game, Caldwell going for the complete game. It's Doug DeCinces. And we're going to leave Doug in. He's 1 for 3. We're not going to take him on and humiliate him. So Doug DeCinces is the last man standing. Caldwell going for the complete game. He's got a 6-hitter here in the 9th. A 4-8 and fly ball in the right field. Lexcano has it, and that will do it. And that is that. So the final score here in Baltimore. Right? That's it. Right? Oh, is that 2 outs? Oh, is that 2 outs? Oh, that might just be 2 outs. Oh, hang on a sec. I thought that was 3. Let me see. Hang on. It says 2 outs. Oh, no, that is the final score. Yeah, so you got to hit swing. Yeah. Wait. What's going on here? The final score is... there was something. Yeah, 3 outs. It is, so let's save and exit. Yes, make this game. Okay. Yeah, that's the quirk about this game. You do got to kind of save and exit. Well. So that is that. Let's go back to Studio B. Will you? I forgot. It's been a while since I played that. But anyway, that was fun. I mean, 9-0. What are you going to do? But that's my first foray into the 79 season with Strat. And I think I'm going to have some fun with that. So I'll be playing back here with my 79 season. So I'm alternating between 79, that I've been playing for a while, as well as my 73 ALCS, which I'm enjoying. Playing that's a little bit before my wheelhouse, before my time, but 73 I'm enjoying. And also 1911, which is going to be the fun one. 1911 is not going to be very serious. So anyway. And D. Scott House says he likes to rest guys and blowouts too, get to scrub some action. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. Is just, I did that the other night, and I think it was 1911. I think it was 15-1. I was just bringing in anybody to hit. Just, hey, why don't you get it at bat? You know what I mean? As Larry stops by as well. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in on this Sunday night. Hope you had a good weekend here. I'm hoping to go play some hockey tonight. I played hockey in 2 weeks. My knee feels better, so I'm going to go give it a shot. But I wanted to squeeze in my new cards, and you can see that some of them are kind of faded. Some of them are kind of faded a little bit here. They're not. Maybe not. You can't see it. I don't know. They're not really white. So there's my hat white. You can see how they're not really white. But there was, from a smoke-free home. There's a little bit of writing on it that I've been cleaning up with an eraser here. So I think, again, for original cards, I think they're in okay shape. And I think I'm going to have some fun with this one. From Studio B, talk to everybody later. Let's see how I'm feeling after hockey tonight. Maybe I'll come back on with something a little bit later tonight. Be late tonight, but let's see how I feel after I play. I'm getting old now, and last time I just went right to bed. I couldn't do anything after I played, but sometimes I feel okay after hockey. But I'm Dave.